Hey, what's going on? It's James here. And first and foremost, I want to thank you for registering for the training. I'm super excited to kick off this training. So over the next couple of days, I'm actually going to be teaching you strategies that help me go from a struggling solar sales consultant to one of the top consultants in the nation at the time. And not only am I going to be teaching you these strategies, I'm actually going to be also walking you step by step on setting up all these strategies, right? So I should have actually called this training a workshop, right? Because I'm actually going to put you to work, but it's a good type of work, right? Because you're going to learn some strategies that you can literally implement today in your business that's going to help you sell more solar. So there's basically 3 key sales strategies that you need if you want to make real money, have time, and location freedom. And on this training, we're going to be going over strategy number 1 on how to automate your sales process so you never leave money on the table ever again. We're basically going to set it and forget it. Like I said, not only am I going to be teaching you these strategies, I'm literally going to be walking you step by step on setting everything up. Strategy number 2, you're going to need an unlimited lead source that doesn't require a lot of your time, right? So if you're currently using old marketing strategies, if you're knocking on doors, doing table events, waving street signs, or hanging door flyers, unfortunately, that takes up a lot of your time with very little to no return on your investment. So I'm going to show you in strategy number 2 on how you can get unlimited solar leads that doesn't require a lot of your time. And strategy number 3, I'm going to show you how to master selling via online meetings so you can literally sell anywhere in the world, in your bedroom, in Starbucks, at the beach, wherever you like, literally in your pajamas if you wish. So by now you're probably asking yourself, like, who the heck is this dude, right? And how can he make all these claims? My name is Jaime Ramos. I've been in the energy industry for about 7 years now. And over the past 7 years, I helped local utilities and local governments with their energy efficient rebate programs. I also helped hundreds of homeowners and saved them thousands and thousands of dollars on their electric bill. I'm BPI certified. I used to own an energy consulting firm, and currently I own a digital marketing agency where we generate hundreds and hundreds of solar leads for our clients every single month. But my most important credential is I used to be a solar sales consultant just like you, right? So I know exactly what you're going through. If I can jump in my DeLorean and go back to the future about 3.5 years ago, life was totally different. I just started a brand new company. I was excited. I was pumped. I was like, I'm going to change the world. But little did I know, that's when my nightmare literally just started, right? So I did all the right things. I listened to my trainer, listened to my manager. I even took like different classes in Las Vegas. And after using all these strategies, I was literally burning myself out. I was working 12 to 14 hours every single day. And at the end of the day, I wasn't making any real money. So my wife was like, what are you going to do? You're away from the family 12 to 14 hours every single day, literally 7 days a week. I mean, every single weekend I had to work because, as you know, that's like prime time, right, to talk to homeowners. So after months of painstaking research, development, tweaking, testing, and thousands of dollars later, I finally cracked the code. And these are the same exact strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you over the next couple of days. Keep in mind that all 3 strategies has to work synergistically together if you want to make real money, have time, and location freedom, right? So you can't have one without the other. So just keep that in mind over the next couple of days. So before I jump into strategy number 1, I just want to let you know that my results are not typical. But what I'm going to show you is exactly how I was able to personally do it literally while in my pajamas. So unfortunately right now, I don't personally know you, so I'm not too sure if you're even going to implement any of these strategies. You may get no results or get better results than I ever have. So let's go ahead and jump into strategy number 1 now. So now I want to go over the traditional way of following up versus the automated way of following up. First and foremost, the traditional way that you would follow up to get a lead on your consultation calendar is to call and email that lead. And unfortunately, since we're really poor at following up, you may call the homeowner maybe 2 or 3 times, drop a homeowner maybe a couple of emails here and there, but eventually this lead's eventually going to fall off. Secondly, now you're able to get that lead on your calendar, and for some reason that lead had to reschedule, right? Maybe they had an unexpected meeting, or maybe they had a flat tire, whatever that may be. You're going to get some homeowners that has to reschedule for whatever reason. So to get this homeowner back on your calendar, you'll probably call a few times, drop them an email a few times, and eventually this lead's going to fall off as well. And thirdly, this is the most important part of the sales process, right? You finally got in front of the homeowner. Unfortunately, the homeowner wasn't ready to move forward yet. But like I said, since we're really poor at following up, you would call the homeowner maybe 2 or 3 times, drop the homeowner a couple of emails here and there. But eventually, since the sales process is dynamic, we're constantly getting you leads, And unfortunately, this homeowner is going to eventually fall off your list and also forgotten. And the problem with the old traditional way of following up is you're manually emailing and texting homeowners to follow up, right? So for example, if I had to pay my bills manually, right, every single month and I didn't have it on auto pay, unfortunately, some bills aren't going to get paid certain months, right? So you want to be able to automate your sales process, just like how you automated paying your bills every single month, right? How would it feel to be able to set it and forget it, right? So you never leave money on the table ever again. So if I jump in my DeLorean and go back about 3.5 years ago, before I cracked the code, what I did was I sketched out my sales process, right? Because I'm a visual learner and I wanted to see exactly where the holes were in my sales process. So what you're looking at is basically the sales process. And right up on top, it's basically every lead generation activity that you do, right? And it falls right into the sales funnel. This can be tabling events. It could be knocking on doors. It could be cold calling homeowners, waving street signs around, or handing out door flyers, right? Oh, what happened to that arrow? But anyways, and after that lead falls in the sales funnel, it basically goes into your leads list, right? This could be a Word doc. It could be an Excel format. It could be a CRM, whatever you use to collect your leads, right? Because just because you have a lead, it doesn't mean it's a scheduled consultation. You basically get the name, the phone number, and the email of the homeowner, then it's up to you to follow up to get them on your calendar. So for this demonstration, let's just say the sales process is static, right? It doesn't move. So basically you have 20 leads on your leads list. And there's two things that happens to those leads. First and foremost, you're going to get the lead to schedule a consultation, right? 13 out of 20, you're going to get them on your consultation calendar, and the remaining 7 just basically falls back into your leads list. So after you have the homeowner on your consultation calendar, there's two things that happens there. First and foremost, there's going to be some homeowners that are going to have to reschedule. 3 out of the 13 that you had on your calendar, they're going to call you and they're going to tell you, you know what, unfortunately, I had a meeting that I totally forgot about. Or, you know what, I'm sorry, I have to reschedule because I have a flat tire. Whatever that may be, that homeowner had to reschedule. And the remaining 10 that you have on your calendar, you're actually going to have a completed consultation, meaning that you're going to sit down at the coffee table and you're going to go over all their solar options. So there's basically be two things that happens during that consultation. First and foremost, you're going to be able to sell 3 of those jobs, right? So you're probably thinking right now, you know what, James, I sell a lot more than 30%, which is cool, right? But the industry average is right around 30%, right? So 3 out of the 10, you're going to be able to sell right there at the coffee table, but the remaining 7, the homeowner is going to have to think about it. So for whatever reason, the homeowner is going to tell you, you know what, this sounds great, but unfortunately, I have to talk to my spouse. Or you know what, this sounds awesome, but I have to get like multiple bids. So whatever that excuse may be, unfortunately, 7 out of the 10 consultations that you sit in, the homeowner is going to have to think about it. So after sketching this out, there was 3 areas in the sales process that really popped out. The first area where I was leaving a lot of money on the table was right here, when I couldn't get the homeowner to schedule a consultation because like I said, the sales process is dynamic, right? It's constantly moving, right? So you're constantly getting more leads, you're constantly getting more homeowners to reschedule, and you're constantly getting more and more homeowners that have to think about it, right? So this is the first area in the sales process where I was leaving a ton of money on the table. So the second area where I was leaving a lot of money on the table was right here, right? When a homeowner had to reschedule, right? For whatever reason, whether they had to meet with their kid's teacher, whether they had a flat tire, whatever that may be, they had to reschedule for whatever reason. And the last area where I was leaving a lot of money on the table, which is the most critical area, was right here. These are homeowners that had a completed consultation, but for whatever reason, they just weren't ready to move forward as of yet, right? And unfortunately, if you're not able to consistently follow up with these homeowners, and when they are ready to move forward, unfortunately, if you're not top of mind, they're going to move forward with somebody else, right? Super, super important because like I said, we're really good at selling, but we're really poor at following up. So after I identified these 3 areas where I was leaving a lot of money on the table, what I did was I set up an automated process where I sent these homeowners automated emails and automated text to get the homeowners that haven't scheduled a consultation to actually move forward a consultation. And I did the exact same thing with homeowners that had to reschedule their appointment. I shot them over an automated email, an automated text to eventually get them to sit down with me to go over all their solar options. And more importantly, for all the homeowners that already had a completed consultation and they just had to think about it, what I did was I set up an automated email and automated text sequence to get these homeowners to eventually move forward with solar. This automated system is literally what's going to separate you from the rest of the sales team. And like I said, if you can't continuously follow up with these homeowners when they are ready to move forward and you're not top of mind, unfortunately, they will move forward with somebody else. So what you really need to focus on is the back-end sales process, right? Because 30% of the jobs you're going to be able to sell right then and there at the coffee table, and the remaining 70% it can be sold in the back-end sales process. All right, it's time to automate, right? So hopefully you're able to understand or get the gist on how that works, right? So don't worry about how to set up the systems. I'm literally going to walk you step by step on setting this up. But the main thing is I want you to understand the gist on how automating your sales process is really going to help you to sell more jobs. All right, so what I want to share with you is how to turn your phone into a lead machine. So basically, when you get a lead at a tabling event or whatnot, you would probably have that lead sign their name, maybe their email and their phone number on a scratch piece of paper. So basically what I'm going to show you is the first part of the sales process where the homeowner is going to be able to submit their information in our system. And basically, our system's going to take over and send that lead automated emails and automated text to get them in your calendar. So basically what you're looking at right now is my phone, right? And in the top right corner there, it says lead info. And if I click on that, it pulls up this form. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to fill out this form with your leads information, right? Not only are you going to have all your leads in one location, the system's going to automatically send this homeowner automated emails and automated texts to get them to schedule a solar consultation, right? Because that's basically the first part of the sales process, right? So the traditional way is you get a lead and it sits in your leads list, whether that's an Excel format or maybe a Word doc or maybe in your CRM. So unfortunately, if that lead just sits in a Word doc or Excel format, it's not doing you any good, right? So what this system is going to do, it's going to send that homeowner automated emails, automated text to get them on your calendar, right? Which is super powerful. So what I want to do is actually share this app with you, right? So right below this video is a button. You're going to be able to download this particular campaign, right? So what I use is Clickfunnels to automate my entire sales process. So once you click that button, you can actually sign up for a free 14-day trial. Try this out. Take it for a test drive. I know you're going to love it, right? And if you don't, no harm, no foul, right? Because it's free for the next 14 days. So go ahead and pause this video, set up an account. And once you set up an account, go ahead and press play. And let's continue on to training. All right, so welcome back to the training, and hopefully you're able to sign up for Clickfunnels. So what you're looking at right now is basically my dashboard. Yours is going to look similar to mine, but I just have a whole bunch of campaigns here that we run, right? So basically, you're going to have this campaign right here that says demo when you get a solar lead out in the field. So let's go ahead and click that. All right, so you should open up to this page right here, right? So I just want to show you the few functionalities on how you can update this form, how to use the form or whatnot, right? So basically, if you click this button right up here, it opens up the page. And what I suggest right now is to save this on your desktop if you're using a laptop right now, so it's easily accessible when you need it, right? So if you're doing a tabling event, you don't have to look for the link. It's already saved and bookmarked in your desktop, right? So basically what happens, like I said, once you fill out all this information and once you submit it, this homeowner is going to get automated emails and automated text to get them on your consultation calendar, right? So let's go ahead and X that out. So now we're back here. So what I want to show you next is where the contacts go after you submit them. So go ahead and click contacts right up here. So basically, this is where all your leads are going to end up, right? Underneath contacts. So if you click on one of your contacts' name, you're going to be able to see their email address, their phone number, and the city that they live in. And also, if you click additional information, this is where you're going to be able to see the utility company, the average electric bill, and the credit score if you're able to get that from the homeowner, right? So right up here in the contacts, just basic information, where they live, the city, the state, and all the additional information, you're going to be able to get that right down here, right, from the homeowner. So let's go ahead and click the back button one more time. So now we're back on this page again, right? So now you know how to submit a lead, you know where to actually see the lead, right, once it's submitted in your back office. Now I want to show you how to edit the automated emails and automated text that goes out, right? Because what I did was I already pre-populated a couple days here for you. So basically, there's 4 emails that's going to go out once you submit the homeowner's information, but you could add and create as many as you want, right? So I want to show you how to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one. Not too sure why that's there. You might want to delete it on your end as well. So basically, this email right here is going to go out immediately once you submit that lead's information in the system. This email right here is going to go out the following day, and so on and so forth, right? So basically, this is a 4-day campaign. So the way to edit this email is if you click Open Editor, it opens up the actual email. So basically, I wrote something out here for you. It's pretty generic, but you can update this as you please. But basically, what you want to put here is the call to action, right? And the main takeaway here is you want to be able to link your personal calendar right on this button right here. So basically, what they're going to do is they're going to click this button to schedule a consultation. You want to be able to get away from the back and forth communication with a homeowner. Say, for example, you email the homeowner, hey, would this time work for you? And they would say, you know what, unfortunately, that time won't work for me. So you're going to have to correspond back and forth on a day and time that works for the homeowner and maybe even with yourself. So what I like to do is I want to be able to link my personal calendar right on this email so the homeowner can just schedule a day and time that works for them, right? There's no back and forth communication. If that day works, if this day doesn't. And what I do every morning is just open up my calendar and see who I have a consultation with, right? It makes it super, super easy. Go ahead and you update this email. And once you're done, click save and you can go ahead and close it out. And basically, you could do the same thing for all these other emails. There's a few generic emails that I created for you, but this is super generic. I highly suggest to edit them before you start inputting homeowners in your sales funnel, right? So make sure you guys edit that. So the way to create additional emails is if you click right here, add new email, you can actually add on to those emails, right? So right here, you would put your name and then the subject, whatever you want to put there as far as your subject. SMT configuration, I'm not going to talk about how to set this up in this video, but basically if you guys need assistance, you can click the Get Help button from Clickfunnels. These guys can help you out. They're super good. They're really responsive. So it's really easy to set up as well. Get with those guys to set that up. As far as conditions, just put everyone. And the great thing with Clickfunnels, they have a whole bunch of email templates that you could use. I like using this one right here. Go ahead and click that and click Create Email. And then boom. Right now you have another email that's going to go out, and obviously you already have one that's going to go out as soon as you submit that homeowner's information. Say, for example, you want this one to go out on the 4th day. So the way to do that is if you click Edit, click Email Delay, 4 days, and click Update Email, and then boom. Right now you have another email that's going to go out on the 4th day. I love using Clickfunnels. First and foremost, it's a powerful tool. But secondly, it's user-friendly, right? So you can create as many emails as you want. Normally, the first 7 days, I would hit them hard, right? I would send them an email every single day. And the second week, I'll just start tapering off, right? Instead of sending him 7 emails on the second week, I would send him maybe 4 or 5. And then the third week, I'll taper off even more, right? And so on and so forth. So, but you can customize this however you like, right? Now I want to show you how to send out an automated text along with an email. So right here, if you click that button, add new SMS text, you can click integration. You need to integrate your system with Twilio. Like I said, you can contact Clickfunnels. They can show you how to do that. It's super easy as well. Conditions is everyone. And then you would type in a text message right here. You can also delay the text to go out if you like. And also you can delay it by a couple hours or whatnot, right? And once you're done, click Create Text. And now you have an automated email and an automated text sequence that's going to go out to this homeowner, right? This is super powerful. And like I said, this is the first part of the sales process where you captured a lead or you were able to generate a lead. And now you have to get that lead on your consultation calendar. You work really hard to get this lead, and you just don't want this lead to fall off on the wayside, right? So you want to be able to set up an automated sequence to constantly follow up with this homeowner to eventually get them on your calendar. All right, so that concludes strategy number 1, right? And tomorrow we're going to go on strategy number 2 on how to get unlimited solar leads that doesn't require a lot of your time. So hopefully you're able to create a Clickfunnels account. If not, make sure you create an account as soon as you can. Go back to this video and follow these strategies because this strategy is going to be able to help you automate your sales process so you never leave money on the table ever again, right? We're going to set it and forget it. And we're also going to use ClickFunnels throughout this training. So like I said, I love transparency. So in the interest of full disclosure, there's going to be an offer at the end of the training to work with me closely to implement what you learn over the next couple of days. So that's totally up to you. It's totally optional. It's only if you're interested in working with me personally. Whether you take me on the offer or not, it's completely up to you, right? Either way, you're going to get a ton of free information over the next couple of days. That's going to help you sell more jobs, right? So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. In strategy number 2, we're going to go over how you can get unlimited solar leads literally on demand without wasting a ton of your time. Thank you for joining me in this training. Goodbye for now.